Hello everybody and welcome back to Critical Rocket with a new gameplay video of the latest clan Omni-Mech, the Viper. Now MechLab-wise, there isn't much to show. It's literally just stock, it really is. There's not much you can change on it from a stock mech perspective. You can't really mess with the engine, you can't really mess with ammunition or even weapons loadout too much. Probably one of the biggest drawbacks of MechWarrior Online of the Omni-Mechs. It's a well-documented issue with many of them that are currently available, things like the Timberwolf and the such. Many people would like the ability to remove things like jump jets and maybe even mess around with the engine sizes a little bit, but as such, the Viper, or the Dragonfly as it's known in the Innisphere, is one of the original invading clan mechs, one of the original clan mechs added to Battletech. In fact, the very last mech that is yet to appear is the Fire Moth, which for technical reasons may take a lot longer to appear, who knows. Russ Bullock always changes his mind at the last minute. But the Viper, geez, it's nimble. It's very fast. I was very impressed, and it's if you're not expecting it, if you're not prepared for it, it will run away from you. A couple of times in this match, I find myself running off the edge of parts of the level because the mech is just so fast and so agile that you end up overshooting where you intend to stop. Now, I assume with the other skills added, that might be a little more controllable, but as it stands, man, it's very, very nimble, very quick. It definitely it evokes the Innisphere version, the clan version of the Cicada for me. That's what this mech feels like. It's the same weight class, but even its stock form brings a hell of a lot more firepower than the Cicada ever could. Now, customization-wise, these mechs are pretty good. The Prime version obviously comes with a few ballistic slots, comes with an AMS, comes with some energy and missiles, so you can probably make something that's a little bit more powerful, you know, that's bringing small pulses and maybe some larger ballistics in there. Failing that, the A variant is a powerhouse in the areas of energy weaponry, 5 ER mediums and a single SRM6, and I can only have nightmares about what kind of horrors people are going to create with that. And the B variant is an ER-PPC, a couple of smalls, and again a missile weapon. Kind of similar to the Prime, but still, you know, quite viable. I find the mech is a classic clan design that suffers from low slung arms, but also has the advantage, at least on the Prime variant and on the A variant and others, that it has plenty of torso-mounted weapons, which are high mounts as well. So those machine guns that I'm firing in the round, you'll see, are quite high-mounted and do make for very, very good aim. Outside of its unusual looks, the mech is very, very, very nice to see on the battlefield. It's a mech I never really thought about being added into a MechWarrior game, and they've done a pretty good job of bringing it in. Yeah. Jump jets, it gets a pretty decent height. As I said, the speed is phenomenal just before speed tweak, 129.8 I think it is kph, and with speed tweak you're going to be going over 133 something kph. It's very, very, very nasty speed wise, and it's going to be a killer. It's obviously drawn back a little bit by the fact that being a larger mech, it will get hit a lot more often compared to some of the other lighter mechs that could reach similar-ish speeds, but still, for the clans, this is going to be a big bonus to them in things like faction play, I imagine. You'll also notice that cockpit-wise, I've got a few of the Viper items that came with the pack, and they're really cheap and nasty. They're crap. They're really bad. Other things outside this patch, though, that I'll briefly touch on. The decal system. I'm surprised about some of the additions. Hopefully there will be adding more. I was really genuinely surprised to see the likes of Avanti's Angels, Blue Star Irregulars decals on top of the usual house ones. Very nice to see. Majority of the others are okay. They're just sort of generic symbols, things off the battle grid, things that just, I don't know, were just buzzwords. I don't know who's going to buy the PGI logo. It seems a bit cliche. But I'll definitely consider putting a few of buying a few of the house ones and the clan ones and having them on all my mechs. It's a nice system. I haven't really seen many mechs using it yet, but I think the mech credit cost is a little prohibitive. But that aside, getting back to the Viper, if you're thinking of getting it, basically look at it this way. If you like the Cicada and you want another mech that's similar to how the Cicada plays, which is high speed, decent weapon loadout, and has better armor than some of the lights. This is perfect. This is really good. It doesn't have the best customization, as in like variants of weapon points, but the weapon points it does have are quite good. They're in nice mounts. The A variant I think is going to become the favourite simply because 4 of the energy slots are mounted in the left and right torso, which means whatever you put in there are going to be high mounts, which is great. And I could see dual PPC versions and other things coming to this. But yeah, it's a decent mech, so if you were holding off on the purchase, I don't think you'd be disappointed. I mean, that side, PGI may nerf it when it becomes available as a C-Build variant. Currently, it seems very fun to run. Nice handling, really nice weapon points. So far I'm enjoying it with the few runs I've had so far. So yeah, the Viper's thumbs up for me. I do like this mech, and I could see myself having a lot more fun with it in the future. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a good week, and yeah, see you for the Lore Warrior. Crystal Rocket signing out.